Hello Taurus, I have a different reading for you today. Hopefully it'll be short and sweet. I have a different spread. We have key issues, behavioral patterns, areas to grow, areas to change your process, and areas to liberate. And this spread is designed to show you how to find love, what's blocking you from love, if you feel that, you just can't get it. I shuffled these off camera, but let me do it once on camera for your viewing pleasure. Very good. Okay. I'm gonna do it one more time. That was not a very good shuffle. There we go. Alrighty. So we got 1, 2, 3, 5. 1, 2, 3. I kept seeing this when I was shuffling for you guys, and I kind of thought it was going to come out. Alright, Taurus. I push this thing to the side. So the key issues for you. It seems like the key issue is you keep thinking about the past, and you need to focus on your health. There might be a past relationship that keeps popping up. I don't know if the person is physically popping up into your life, trying to give it one more go, or maybe they don't want to let you go, or it could just be the fact that you haven't let them go in your mind. You could be spending so much time thinking about this past relationship that it could be affecting your health. It seems like the advice here for you is to work on yourself. Get enough sleep every night, drink enough water, exercise, focus on the basic things about keeping yourself healthy. You could also go on walks in nature, because it does look like this is like, outdoors in a kind of a park area. You might even find having a pet useful. I believe the snake was her pet. I'd have to look it up. Yeah, so that seems like the number one key issue for you, Taurus, and what's stopping you from finding love. 2. Okay. So this is your behavioral patterns. So this is a general reading. It might not, be for everyone, but according to this layout, we got the 2 patterns of like maybe sneaking around, being suspicious, maybe strategizing too much in love instead of like just letting it happen on its own, organically. You might be tiptoeing around issues. I know this sounds terrible, but I'm sure you have your reasons and why it might be the way it is, but you might be lying by omission. When you're in relationships, you won't tell them a flat out lie, but you won't, you'll forget to mention some details, especially if they don't ask you specifically about things. You might just forget to mention that detail. And part of being in a loving relationship is truth. That's one of the pillars of love. So if you're not able to be truthful with someone, you're not showing respect for them, and you're not being vulnerable, so you're not doing either one of you guys a favor. It does look like you might be prone to fighting. I'm sorry, this is the card. It says Aries. He's the god of war. You might be prone to fighting, physically fighting, looking for drama. Yeah. So that's what the card says. Whether it makes sense to you or not, it's up to you. We got 3 areas to grow. So it looks like, Taurus, what might be helpful for you is to work on your house, working on your housing situation. It could be that you need to finish working on your home improvements, because you can't bring a man or a woman home if it's looking all messy and chaotic the way it is. Or it could be you need to have stable housing, get away from living with your parents, Maybe you want to work on living on your own without any roommates, because that might be getting in the way. So, but yeah, we got cosmic order, and it looks like, it says order, so it seems like getting your house in order seems to be the block for you. And a house is very important in a metaphoric sense. Like when my house is messy, I know my life is messy, there's too much going on. When a certain room in my house is messy, I'll know there's too much going on in that particular area of my life also, the coordinating area. So for you, you might want to look at your house and see, is the whole thing messy? Is it only the living room? Is there too much stuff? Like, do you have too many activities going on based off your living room? Is your bedroom messy because you're not taking care of your personal self? Is your kitchen or dining room messy and you're not eating well? The way you look at your house can help you figure out, what's going on in your life. So getting your house in order seems to be the thing for you. Got down here, areas to change or to process. So it looks like for you, Taurus, the cards are saying you might need to rest more. You might need to think things through first. We have the Four of Swords, and in this card he looks very peaceful and rested. So once you do have your house in order, maybe you'll have more space in your mind to relax. You'll have more space to lay down and think about things on your sofa or on your bed, and think about what is you really want in love. What do you want to get from it? What are you willing to offer to a partner? Sometimes people will say they want love, but then when they're actually there, they're like, man, this is a lot of work. Or they'll be like, I didn't know it was going to take so much time. So think about what you want and how much commitment you really want to give to a romantic relationship. Yeah, we got this Hermes card here, but it's in reverse. So yeah, it might be that you're, you want to travel, or you want to get out of your house, you want to do something, but you're not staying still to think. Maybe you're doing all these activities, going places and doing things, and it kind of, it might be like your license to not think about what's going on in your life. So maybe, yeah, instead of traveling and doing so much, stay still and see if you could figure out what you want when you're alone on your own. Okay. So Taurus, the last thing we have is areas to liberate or express. So this is a strange combination, I'm not going to admit. We got the Ten of Cups reversed, and we got Trojan horse trickery. So, it could be maybe you might need to admit to yourself that you do want a happy family life. Maybe you do want a husband and wife. Maybe you do want kids. Maybe you're kind of embarrassed to say that you want that kind of stuff in your life. Maybe your definition of a happy family is different from a normal definition. Maybe you never thought you wanted a family before, but maybe you're getting older, so it makes sense to you now. You just never thought you'd actually be at that point. It could be that if you do have family issues with your parents, you could maybe look and see maybe that might be stopping you from wanting a family of your own. Maybe that's what scares you off. You don't want to do the same mistakes that they did. And that might be something you're able to figure out if you do slow down and meditate, think, process, contemplate things. And you got that paired with this Trojan horse card, trickery. So I'm not sure if you feel like you're holding secrets back when you get into relationships. It kind of reminds me of this side over here. Maybe you hold back facts. Maybe you hold back your feelings. It could be something like that. Maybe you just, when you do feel something, you love people, or when you like them at least, you don't tell people and you're holding it back. You're keeping it bottled up inside the horse instead of letting it free and letting people know that there's so much in there. That could be what you need to liberate or express, or or it could be maybe you need to stop playing games. You know, sometimes it might be fun, or you might think it's a way to test people and see what they'll accept, but you know, that if you wouldn't want someone doing that to you, then you shouldn't do it to other people. And of course, like I said, this might not be for everyone, but that's what this card says, you know, at this time, in this spot. Alright, Taurus, well, that's what I have for you. I wanted to keep it short and sweet, so hopefully this helped you consider maybe what's helping you, what could help you find love if it's blocked. Alright, thanks.